Alright, so around a week ago, Colleen Ballinger posted a YouTube video titled Hi, where she explained the grooming allegations that were brought up against her in the worst fucking way possible.
Person who manipulates and abuses children. So I just wanted to say that the only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser.
Now, a bunch of YouTubers made videos on this topic, calling it the worst apology video ever made, and I honestly thought the Sienna May dancing video would be an unbroken world record in the apology videos industry, but then Travis Scott came out of nowhere to release this shit.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night.
But we now have a new trash bag that took the crown for the worst apology video ever made, and it looks like everyone else agrees too because that dislike button got pounded more times than Lana wrote. The video itself got 8.2 million views, which brought more eyes on this topic than ever before, so people started doing research to find even more disgusting things Colleen has done, so let's take a look at what was brought up. So a few days ago, a former writing assistant on the show Haters Back Off, which was basically a Netflix series about Colleen Ballinger, came out with some strong, and when I mean strong allegations against her in an article she released titled On Cancel Culture, Accountability, and Being in the Writer's Room with Miranda Sings. She talked about how Colleen kept making jokes about being molested and even saw her encouraging a small child to reach into her pants and rummage around. What in the EDP is going on? She then stated how Colleen wanted to make Uncle Jim, who was another character in the show, even more which made her feel uncomfortable since she was tasked to aid Colleen as she shoved as much insensual innuendo into the show while assuaging the behind-the-scenes concerns that the show was targeted to kids. So for those who don't understand these big words like me, she was basically trying to add sexual topics to the show while trying to make it seem like these actions being shown to kids wasn't a big deal. And an example of this is when Colleen will show a picture of the audience being packed with kids to the behind-the-scenes crew and then one sentence later talk about ways to show her and Uncle Jim having... Yeah, if this is true, lock her up immediately. Later in the article, this ex-writer talked about how Colleen insisted on using limited POC or people of color background actors since they were too distracting, and how Colleen was shown an Asian food market that was redressed for the show since she was disgusted and demanded all the Asian shit to be removed before actual filming. So if this article is actually no cap, on God, straight up facts, for real, not only is she another EDP, but she's also a racist. Like, what's wrong with her? And I guess to prove that these statements are straight up 100, the writer included messages that she sent to her friend in 2016, which was when the show aired, about some other racist things Colleen has said, and if you want to read the full messages, you could pause the video here. Near the end of the article, the writer also talked about how Colleen was bragging about another creator being cancelled for saying the N-word, and that she would never get caught saying something like this, even though she literally got caught saying it in the same sentence. Now, we don't 100% know if this article is real, since the former writing assistant could have just made this all up just to get some attention, but because of the in-depth article, the screenshot messages that clearly say May 28, 2016, and Colleen proven to have been grooming minors, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this was based on a real story. But on another topic, Trisha Paytas, who's been Colleen's friend for a number of years, also launching a podcast with her earlier this year, made a video on the situation titled Colleen. For those of you who don't know, Colleen sent OnlyFans photos of Trisha to young fans without her permission while also making fun of her body, so Trisha decided to reply back in this video, and we can already see whose side the fans are on when comparing the like vs dislike ratios of the two videos. She started off the video talking about how she wasn't aware of the recent allegations coming up against Colleen and how she's always felt that it's been inappropriate to talk to underage people, which is why she was shocked when she heard the news.
I wasn't aware of these most recent things that are coming out. Everyone knows I have a very firm stance on talking to anyone underage, platonic or not. I've always been very firm with this, that I think it's inappropriate. So when all this came out, I was shocked, the group chats and stuff. I was kind of shocked.
She later brought up the situation of Colleen showing a OnlyFans post to fans without her permission, and she stated how people were making fun of her body and how she doesn't understand why she sent them in the first place.
Hearing all that horrible stuff underneath the photo, like about my body just being messed up or disgusting, and it's a lot. Sending these to fans unsolicited, the context of which she was sending these, I don't get the purpose. I don't know if there was an inside joke I'm missing on this.
I mean, just sending this type of content that isn't yours to fans is really weird in the first place, but sending it to minors just takes it to a whole new level. Like, and does she not think about the consequences that will come from doing this? If you have millions of followers and you're in a group chat with your fans and you send something like this, obviously someone's gonna take a screenshot and expose you. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Later in the video, Trisha stated how she asked Colleen about these allegations before the messages got leaked to the public.
I did ask her about these a couple weeks ago before there was the proof, so to speak, right? And she assured me that she had never sent photos of me, that this one fan who was underage at the time would send photos to her. She's like, no, he was a fan. He sent photos to me and he was obsessed with you.
And near the end of the video, she said how sending her pictures to fans and making fun of her body is the worst she's ever seen from a friend. Just imagine your friend showing naked pictures of her body to their fans, and when you bring it up to them, they deny their actions, and then you later find out they actually did it. Like, that's crazy. But at least all the comments under this video were being supportive of Trisha and how they feel sorry for her. For example, a top comment says, "I'm so sorry, Trisha, that was calculated, malicious humiliation. The biggest betrayal, absolute vile. She must hate herself so much to put that much effort into being horrible to other people." Another comment said, "The fact that Trisha is more serious and mature than Colleen, oh, that's how you know it's bad. I'm proud of you for speaking out." But let me know what you think about this situation down in the comments below, and feel free to like and subscribe with that notification bell to never miss future videos.